Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have DeBerry 91 with 836 rating versus Raps Auto with 1280 ratings. So this is going to be another high rated DB video, and let's hop right in. And then we are going to see Raps win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, so they can decide if they want to go first or second. Also, by the way, Raps is currently #1 on DB. So now we got the #1 person on DB. We got 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it. And then we are going to go ahead and we are going to see Raps be going first. Opening hands, we have Arch, Pet, Lost World, Prosperity, and Phantasme. So they do have a going second card here, plus their engine. And then they have Place, Fire, Roxy's, Bell, and Imperm. So they can combo here. Luckily, they don't have like an Ash Blossom, or that would just like shut down their turn. Normal summon, go for Meow, and then they're going to be using Roxy's 1 and Phantasme 2. And then there we go, even gets to like, Fossil Dig, which can be a Misc or like any Dino. And they draw Ash, that's good too. Go ahead and summon out Wind. And then activate Field Spell. Field Spell is going to go grab Fire from the deck to the hand and then link those away for Doodle, and then they're going to be getting all 3 of those effects. Then go ahead and add Fusion Spell, Dump to summon, and then this is going to lose some attack. And then Doodle effect, Tribute to add back Pranks and add back Roxy's. Activate Pranks, discard Roxy's, special summon out a token, and then turn those into Doodle. Water effect, Gang 1000, summon out Fire, and then turn those into a Bow Wow. Fire effect, burn for 500, summon out Wind, and then set. Then go ahead and go to end phase. Effect, go ahead, shuffle back 3, and let's see, can they draw like another hand trap? They draw, okay, well, I guess they did draw into another hand trap, but like, once per turn. And then pass, draw Ash Blossom. It's a lot of Ash. Then standby phase, Bow Wow effect, Tribute to add back Roxy's and Water. And then they're going to activate Fossil Dig to go search out Misc from the deck to the hand, and then activate Lost World, Misc effect from the hand, and then Misc effect in graveyard, chain Ash Blossom to stop that. And then normal summon out Arch. And then you're going to get Arch Chainlink 1, Lost World Chainlink 2. Go ahead and pass over a token, destroy Pet. Go search out Pill. And then Pet, summon Ovi. And then Ovi effect will activate. Searching out Conductor. And then Ovi is going to go ahead and target token. And then Lost World to protect. Destroying the baby from the deck to summon out Giant Rex. And then right here they're thinking, because they could force like a Logia or a Dalka. And then like the Imperm won't really work versus those. Multiple reasons. One, Lost World. And even if this token somehow did disappear, Phantasme is still there doing its thing. Get rid of all those. Go for Weather Washer. And then they're going to be getting those effects. Gang 1000. Make those gang attack. And then they're going to go for Relinquished. Oh, they played in the Relinquished pretty hard there. It's the only zone they shouldn't have summoned to. But I guess it doesn't really matter. They're going to go ahead and use that effect. Tribute. And then special summon out Doodle and Wind. And then get rid of those. So I guess they just go for this. Alright, then go for Pentastag, special summon out Conductor by banishing. Giant Rex is going to go ahead and bring itself back. Then, yeah, like they can go for the card. I forget its name. I always forget its name, but it's the #1. Go ahead, make this card double the attack, and then this card has 7,000. It does piercing. It can attack multiple times. Game. So now, going on to the next game, we are going to see Prank Kids be going first again. Opening hands, we have Conductor, Gamma, Nib, Prosperity, Bell. So right now, they don't have an engine, but they do have multiple hand traps going second. Yeah, it's gonna be like really hard for them to play around. And they have Fusion Spell, Talons, Field Spell, Water, and Ash. This is good. They're gonna go ahead, start off by normal summoning out Water, go for Meow, and then Water affecting Graveyard. They are going to chain Gamma to that. Then, you know, summon out Gamma, summon out Driver from the deck, and then Talons to look at hand. So they're like showing the hand so that way like the watchers can see it too. I like that. Then go ahead and put back Prosperity because, you know, they just have no engine. Then activate Plays, go grab Wind, and then set and pass turn. Yeah, you don't really have to like keep trying to push there. It's not really worth it. And then they draw a Bell. Again, they just have nothing. So right here, they're just gonna pass. They probably should have been like end of main phase, just to like maybe trick the opponent. Get rid of those. Go for Weather Washer. Weird Zone. I guess like you kind of know what they have. Like if they normal summon out Arch and use the effect, like you know that was the top deck, and you could just like let that go, and then they go ahead and like grab Pill and use it, and they just like Ash Blossom. Like Ash Blossom is definitely dealing with like no matter what they top deck. Then they're gonna get Wind to go ahead, dump, and summon out Fire. Then try to pass turn, but in end phase they're gonna activate Weather, tribute Meow for cost, and summon those back. We'll try to and then get hit with Bell, but doesn't really matter. Then they draw Bell. It's a lot of Bell. And then summon Meow, Fire effect, burn, summon out Water. So now they just have to like not play into a nib that's known. And then get those effects, Doodle and Water, add, gang 1,000, and then choosing not to summon. Battle phase, go ahead and poke. And then main phase 2, Doodle to try to add back, chain Bell, pass, draw Fossil Dig. Then they're gonna activate Fossil Dig, and they know the rest of the hand because like they drew Bell last turn. They know that they drew Bell last turn, so Ash, you know, Weather Washer is game. Bring out Doodle, and then bring something else out. But going on to game 3, we are going to see Dino choose to go first. Opening hands, we have Gamma called by Nib, Fossil Dig, baby. Wow, it's like multiple called bys here plus their engine. Then they have Fusion Spell, Desires, Wind, Gamma, and Ash. Oh, this is like if you're the Prank Kids player, you can't even complain about this hand. It's a good hand, but the Dino player also opened up very good. Misc effect, chain Ash, and then they're gonna be chaining Gamma, and then they're gonna chain Gamma. Said, man, I'm effing out, chain. Then go ahead and hit the Ash. So Misc will still resolve since Gamma was negated by called by, but the Gamma is going to be destroyed by Gamma. Summon out Arch, destroy Baby, go grab Pill, and then Baby, summon Ovi, Ovi effect, go grab Baby. And then normal Baby, Ovi effect, destroy the Baby to go ahead and special summon out the other one from graveyard, and then Baby, bring out Giant Rex, and then getting rid of those two to summon out Lambda, activate Pill, banishing Gamma and Giant Rex, summon Conductor, and then they're going to get Giant Rex effects, slap itself onto the board, overlay those to make Abyss Dweller, and then pass turn, draw Fire. So standby phase, they're gonna activate Dweller. They can't chain this or anything. Even if they did, summon out Fusion, they can't activate in graveyard. But this is only during main phase. So they're gonna activate Desires, and let's see. I don't even know what they can draw here. So Veilers. Yeah, let's find out. I don't think there's anything. Draw Meister and Ash. You're gonna normal summon out Fire, go battle phase. They're gonna let that go through, and then just burr. Yeah, attack Dweller. Main phase 2, link for Meow, pass, draw Ovi. And then, yeah, this is not looking too great for the Prank Kids player. But it's also not looking, like, too bad. I mean, nah, like, they're not going to win this. It's like OV, Pop, Summon, Baby, Meister, cool, rank 4 game. Or even, like, a sword, an access code. I'm not exactly sure what's in their extract, but like probably like a unicorn access code play would be happening here. Oh, and they drew and scooped. Aw, no GGs. But yeah, we can even see like they were milling some cards. So like DDG, Order, these are excellent cards. DDG really shuts down a lot of decks. Like if you flip this card, it's just D-Fissure for a turn. You know, every monster is getting banished. Like this card's rough, especially for a deck like Tri-Brigade. Like, they can just never play through this card. Like, never. It's very hard. They have to be playing, like, the rank 2 package into Zeus and open up, like, crazy. They have to have, like, Kit, Cuirass, discard, and then, like, commit all of that. But then, like, that's even, like, still hard to get. Because, like, it's rough. It really is rough. And then Order, or like it's Order. Come on, now this card is just absurd. But seeing how long the match was, we can see that the match was only 24 minutes long. That's actually really quick, but there wasn't like too much action in the game. But there was Dino. That's cool. Prank Kids. A lot more people have been asking to see Prank Kids, as this deck is definitely underrated this format. I personally don't think the deck is, like, super crazy or anything like that. I don't think it's the best deck. I definitely don't think it's the best deck. But I do think it's an underrated deck, as a lot of people just don't respect this deck at all. And, like, don't even, like, playtest versus it, which I find crazy, because, like, you know, a lot of people are playing this deck. A lot of good people. People are like, oh, if I just Ash Blossom or, like, Gamma the Graveyard Effect, then I don't even have to, like, worry about the deck. The deck just can't play, but you know, there's a lot more people playing like Fusion Spell. Like, you know, they play like 3 of these, 3 Desires, Talents. If they're not doing that, then they could also be on like the Poly build. You know, Instant Fusion, Monster Reborn, stuff like this. Stuff that like extends through the interruption. Like obviously if your deck can't play through like an Ash or a Gamma, your deck just sucks. Like, you know, your deck just can't play like at all. It's like you're going to get hit with like an Ash or a Gamma a decent amount throughout a tournament. But also like Contact C overlaps very hard versus Prank Kids and Tri-Brigade, and with Tri-Brigade becoming way more popular and Contact C also becoming more popular because of that, that's also going to hurt like the Prank Kids deck, which might make it a little bit less popular. I'm not too sure. I'm really interested into seeing how the LCS goes today and tomorrow. You know, I'm recording this Friday, but it's coming out Saturday morning. But I'm really interested into seeing how like the LCS goes, seeing like what deck wins, and everything like that. Obviously, just like if a deck wins a tournament, it doesn't mean like, oh, it's automatically the best deck or anything like that. It's just not how it works. Like if you were to play like 1v1 versus someone and they won, it doesn't mean they're the automatically better player. You have to play a lot for it to like actually matter. You know, people get lucky all the time in this game. You see like random people, random decks and all that like win tournaments, but that's just part of the game. But with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.